All right, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to Mets Weekly as we are live at this very moment on YouTube and on X for watch along coverage of Mets versus Reds, game 74 of 162. Before we begin, I want to remind everyone to subscribe for live episodes of the Mets Weekly podcast following every single series of regular season games. For those of you watching or listening on playback, you want to join the conversation in the future, make sure to turn on those post notifications to know when we go live. Make sure to follow Mets Weekly on X and on TikTok. Follow all of us individually. The links are all in the description. So, folks, we're back for another watch along. High noon, high night. I don't even know what the saying is. But either way, Mets have dropped the first two games of this series. It has not been pretty whatsoever. They've been outscored 19-3 so far in this series. It has not been fantastic. You'd hope that you could get a stopper here with who is on the mound. However, it's been a struggle for him recently. Either way, let's get into the full-on info that we need before we get into this game. Like I said, this team has been nothing but unwatchable, but guess what? We're still here because unlike the Mets, we show up every single day. So I guess we can hold that over their heads in infamy. I don't even know, but either way, for those of you in here, make sure to hit the like button if you have not already. Subscribe, do all that great stuff like I already said. But either way, we've got ourselves a pitching matchup that kind of has redirected the lineup a little bit, and we're going to get into it. But first of all, you got Nolan McLean on the mound. Earned run average just a tick over 4 as of right now for the season. Has at least looked better, but still has definitely been a struggle to throw strikes. And then he will go up against Nick Lodolo, the struggling lefty this season, who has dealt with some injuries as well. Lodolo was somebody who was a former top prospect at one point. Recently, it's been rough for him, currently holding a 5.21 earned run average. He's a 4-pitch guy from a low arm slot from the left side. 94-95 on his fastball. Curveball, changeup, sinker as well. Excels well. It's expanding the zone. Everything else really is a big struggle for him, and it has been all season. But yeah, either way, Hornets saying you can't make me watch the Mets. It's a violation of human rights, cruel and unusual punishment. Well, it's okay. You can watch us. Just listen to the play-by-play here. You don't have to watch it visually on their screen. We've got Matt here in the chat as well. Burnt Toast saying, let's effing go. Of course. Let's see what we are going to be resorted to today. Either way, let's get into these starting lineups. First, for the visiting and our New York Mets, leading off the right fielder, Carson Bench, batting second. The third baseman, Bo Bichette, who is red hot right now, batting third. The left fielder, Juan Soto, batting fourth. In the cleanup position, the second baseman, Marcus Semien, batting fifth. The first baseman, Mark Vientos. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Francisco Alvarez. Batting seventh, the center fielder, A.J. Ewing. Batting eighth, the catcher, Luis Torrens. And batting ninth, the shortstop for today, Zach Short, who is back with the organization. We'll get into that in a second. On the Red side, leading off the second baseman, Edwin Arroyo. Batting second, the left fielder, J.J. Bleday. Batting third, the third baseman, Sal Stort. Batting fourth, the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Eugenio Suarez. Batting sixth, the right fielder, Spencer Steer. Batting seventh, the center fielder for today, Noelvi Marte. Batting eighth, the catcher, Jose Trevino. And batting ninth, the shortstop, Matt McLain. So we'll see what we see here. But as for you're seeing here in the lineup, very unusual to say the least, to say the nicest. You've got Semien in the cleanup spot. I'm going to guess that has more to do with the fact that there's a lefty on the mound. Still don't really like it. Alvarez is DHing today after a really, really rough day behind the plate yesterday. Torrens is back behind there catching McLean. And then we have Zach Short starting today, who is going to be the shortstop, who was just picked up on waivers 2 days ago in the corresponding move for the Mets letting go of Vidal Brujan. Zach Short was with the Mets in 2024. He made the opening day roster. It did not go well. He is a local kid from Kingston, which is about less of an hour away from where I grew up, actually. So he's a local kid, but it did not go well. Did not play a fantastic third base. Did not hit at all. There was just no real reason for him. Him and Wendell being kind of the wonder twins of stupid on the roster. And then that was before, of course, when Jose Iglesias took over the entirety of the playing time at second base. But either way, Zach Short is batting ninth tonight. So we'll see what happens. Or today. It is the daytime. But either way, we're just about ready to go in Cincinnati, about 3 minutes away from first pitch. Stewart is going 0 for 4 today. Okay, hot take. The managerial decision to play Short or Beatty. Yeah, it's a decision of the pores at this point. Yeah, that is true. But I'm glad to see Bo Bichette back at third base because that's a better position he should be playing. So it's sacrifice. We all know who is going to be the shortstop probably in the coming weeks. So I guess it's a sacrifice you got to make. He's batting ninth, so I'm sure they'll pinch hit for him at some point. But right now, listen, they got to figure things out, and they got a lot bigger issues than Zach Short being on the roster right now. Basically just playing the matchups at this current moment. Either way, Nick Lodolo will make his way out to the mound. Let me switch over the scoreboard for everyone. So we are ready to go here for this series finale. Hoping the Mets can scratch out some sort of a win here. I don't know how they're going to try and do it. We'll try to see, and we'll try. We're going to attempt. Let's just say that. And then we'll get into, of course, everything that went on in this series. According to plan, tomorrow, which likely will be around 4 o'clock because you have first pitch of the first game against the Phillies. You have that. I think it's like a 6:40 start. So it's going to be probably a 4 o'clock podcast tomorrow. So unusual start, but hey, whatever. Adjusting to the schedule, shall we say. Are you flying solo today? Yes, I should be solo today. Matt said he'll probably hop on towards the end here if he's able to. But either way, with a 12:30 start, I'm doing it right here. And then, the usual is the usual. But yeah, working some double shifts here. Last night, Andrew and I were on here. And then Andrew was gone halfway through. But Senga yesterday definitely did not help his case at all. Did we really expect him to do so? I didn't. I think we can all agree that he's pretty much a lost cause at this point. Hopefully McLean cannot turn into that category. You're showing the Hernandez play where he caught off on the mound. Legendary play right there to get the force out at first. One of the greatest defensive players of all time. The greatest defensive first baseman of all time. Not in the Hall of Fame, however. As we are just about ready to go here in Cincinnati. Looks like a near sold out crowd. There's a lot of people here. Interesting. Wednesday afternoon. I don't don't know if we have the full attendance yet. I'm sure we will, but either way, it is 77 degrees, partly cloudy on the forecast in Cincinnati today. As Lodolo will get ready to face Benj, Bichette, and Soto to start off this game. Right now on the bench, the Mets have 3 left-handed hitters: Melendez, Beatty, and Young. Wagaman, who came in as a pinch hitter yesterday, the only right-handed hitter on the bench. Vidal Brujan is no longer with the organization. He was designated for assignment. He was the switch hitter. Not like he could really do much. And Nick Lodolo, look at the tall left-hander here. Like I said, struggling this year. His main thing is expanding the zone. He's got a big curveball, efficient changeup, but it's definitely been an issue later on. There's the Reds defense left to right in the outfield. Bidet, Marte in center field today. Steer gets the start yet again in right field after that error he had last night. You got Salsort at third base, McLean at shortstop, Edwin Arroyo at second base, who's leading off today, and Nathaniel Lowe at first base. And then Jose Trevino, who sat for the first 2 games, will be behind the plate. And the Mets will not see their usual killer, Tyler Stevenson. We need a statement in the first inning. Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Either way, Carson Benj leads off as Lodolo is at the belt. And his first pitch of the day is a fastball that misses just outside for ball 1. And we're underway here in Cincinnati for this series finale of Mets versus Reds. Benj in this series has been awfully quiet, let's just say, as that sinker is there at the knees for strike 1. He does have a hit in his career against Lodolo. Mets faced him back at Citi Field a few weeks ago. See what he can do here. The 1-1. Sinker just misses outside once again for ball 2. The 2-1 swung on a miss at that low and in sinker for strike 2. Two. Sinker misses outside. And that runs the count full. Bo Bichette, the hottest hitter in the Mets lineup by far right now, is on deck. 3-2. Grounded to the right side. Arroyo with a big reach to his left. Makes the play. Throws over to first to get Benj. 1 out. And we've been seeing a decent amount of that from Benj over this series. A lot of rolling over to second base. But hey, he'll probably heat back up again because it's been impressive. So that'll bring up Bo Bichette, who has been phenomenal and also has his 2 for 3 in his career against Lodolo. First pitch, line, base hit into right field. And Bo Bichette is off once again. He's 1 for 1 today. He gets the first hit of this game. It's a 1-out single for Bo Bichette, and that'll bring up Juan Soto. Bo Bichette just continues to hit. We all know that in technicality, it's been said that he is one of the most unlucky hitters in baseball this year. And it looks like the luck is starting to turn here for Bo Bichette, who has been swinging a phenomenal bat so far in June. Here's Soto. First pitch is a sinker that misses outside. Soto has a home run in his career against Lodolo. The 1-0. Rolled to the right side. Aurora flips it to McLean. McLean on to first in time for the 4-6-3 double play, and that will retire the side. So the Mets get a hit, but it gets erased by the double play. We go to the bottom of the first. Nolan McLean will come back out to the mound. No score here in Cincinnati. Let's see if McLean can do what the last two starters weren't able to do, and that being put up a scoreless first. Bo knows. Yep, Bo seems to be the only guy that's awake in the lineup right now. Ironic considering what we were seeing for the first 2 months of the season. But hey, they stuck with him in the 2-hole, and it's paying off dividends right now. Unfortunately, the offense still has been stagnant, hasn't been fantastic at all. Are Lindor and Mauricio the only switch hitters on this roster? Polanco is the switch hitter, but who knows when we're going to see that. And then Lindor and Mauricio are also out. So no switch hitters available for this team. Back in Cincinnati here, a little bit of a gloomy day here, partly cloudy, like I said. It's their starting lineup. They got 3 right-handed hitters on the bench, and Myers, Stevenson, and Dunn, who are not playing today. Will Benson, still on the bench, is yet to make an appearance in this series. And they'll face the 24-year-old right-hander Noah McLean, who, again, it's been a struggle for him recently. It hasn't been fantastic. He's got to figure it out. He's at least looked okay, but one thing weighing him down last start was that second inning, which he threw over 40 pitches in, only being able to last 4 innings. So let's see if he can do a little bit better here. He'll face Aurora as his first pitch. Fastball misses up and away for ball 1. Arroyo has been good in this series, so he's earned the leadoff spot. And the 1-0 is hit sharply to Simeon's left. He's up with it with one hand. He throws to first, 1 out. There's the Mets defense. Juan Soto in left. A.J. Ewing in center field. Benj in right field, which has been pretty much their regular outfield. You got Zach Short at shortstop. Ha, that's hilarious, right? Bo Bichette back at third base. First pitch to J.J. Bleday is a sweeper that hits the bottom part of the zone for strike 1. The 0-1 fastball just misses outside. And the count's now even. Bleday is 2 for 6 in this series, at a home run in the first game of this series. 3-run shot against David Peterson in the later innings. The 1-1. Cutter fouled away. McLean working quick here. I like it. J.J. Bleday having himself a fantastic season. Likely will be on his way to the All-Star game this year. 949 OPS. A 1-2. Curveball fouled into the right field stands. Nice catch there by that fan. One, two to Bleday. Hit in the air, not very deep to left field. Ewing coming on, but Soto has it as he calls him off. 2 out. Gotta bring up Sal Stewart. Let's go Reds. We've got a Reds fan in here. Is it a Reds fan? I don't know. You're rooting for the... Either way, Reds fans are also welcome here as well. What's going on, Tony? How you doing? Here's Sal Stewart, who homered off of Kodai Senga. 3-run shot yesterday. First pitch, swung on and missed. Big, crisp fastball at the top of the zone. 0-1. The 0-1 sweeper misses low and inside for ball one. Sal Stewart has the most runs batted in among rookies. Definitely contending for that Rookie of the Year, along with J.J. Weatherholt and the guy on the mound as well. Carson Benj, too. That sweeper misses away for ball two. Lane's got to harvest the control, man. They really does. Falling behind and counts a little too much. That sinker misses inside for ball three, and the count's 3-1. Nathaniel Lau on deck. Let's see where everything goes here. The 3-1 swung on and missed at a high fastball. Very crisp fastball there. Glides through the upper part of the zone for strike two, and the count's now full. 3-2. Got him again with the high fastball. 1-2-3 inning for Nolan McLean. We go to the second. No score. No. Encouraging inning there for Nolan McLean. Much better. Looks like the fastball usage has gone up. Interesting. We know a lot of people talking about the usage of his fastball being a little bit down. So a little bit more there. That's good. Interesting to see. Interesting. For those of you in here, make sure to hit the like button if you have not already. There's plenty of you guys in here who have not. We find that insulting. We don't actually, but we encourage you to do so. It will be Simeon, Vientos, and Alvarez for the Mets in the road second against Nick Lodolo. Three right-handers. As McLean gets his earned run average below 4 once again with that clean inning. Let's see. The Giants and Braves looks like their game was suspended, and it was moved to 2:00 p.m. Eastern Time today. Giants are up 3-2 in the bottom of the second. Old friend Adrian Hauser is actually on the mound for the Giants. Our old friend, our old buddy. Not really. He was here for what, a few months? Okay. Simeon takes a first pitch curveball in for strike one. That fastball misses up for ball one. Simeon had a hit last night, scored a run on Mark Vientos' 2-run homer. The 1-1 fastball misses inside. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 curveball just nicks the lower part of the strike zone. Simeon is going to challenge this, but he's not going to get it. And the Mets using their challenges early once again. Media asked Carlos Mendoza about that. We'll get a little bit more into that on the podcast tomorrow. Another wasted challenge by the New York Mets. Two-two to Simeon. Curveball misses low and away, and that drives the count full. Vientos on deck. 3-2 to Semien. Sinker misses low and in for ball 4, and Semien is on with a leadoff walk. That'll bring up Mark Vientos, who had a pinch hit 2-run homer for the Mets last night to get them closer. And he was very swaggy when he did it. First pitch to Mark. Changeup is bounced foul down the third base line into the hands of third base coach for the Mets, Tim Leeper. Tosses it to the ball boy. He gives it to a fan. Vientos is 2 for 4 so far in this series in the limited ABs that he's gotten. The 0-1. Another changeup fouled off into the first base seats this time. There's a look at Vientos' home run last night. Clearing the second deck there. The 0-2. High end and fastball fouled off. So, Vientos has fought all of these off so far. The 0-2. That curveball is sliced foul into the left field seats. Looks like it caught the hand of a fan there. It hurt him. Somebody else picked it up. Yeah, he's had some really bad challenges. He really has. Semien with a slight lead off first. The 0-2 is bounced right back to Lodolo. Lodolo on to Arroyo. Arroyo to first. And it's a 1-4-3 double play, 2 out. There's Mark Vientos. That'll bring up Francisco Alvarez. First pitch, curveball misses low and in for ball 1. Alvarez is 2 for 6 in this series. Swings and misses at that changeup. The 1-1 lined, base hit into center field, and Alvarez has the Mets' second hit of the day. The 2-out hit, that'll bring up A.J. Ewing. Good piece of hitting there by Francisco Alvarez. Fought up the high pitch. That'll bring up A.J. Ewing. Going in there against the lefty as he lays off that curveball. Third base umpire says he did not go for ball 1. Ewing has yet to get a hit in this series, has a couple of walks. That one's a called strike. Curveball just hit the outside corner of the zone for strike 1. The 1-1. Ooh, swing and a miss at that curveball, way out of the zone. 1-2. Ewing seeing all breaking balls here from Lodolo. Ball's time. Back in the box now. 1-2 to Ewing. That curveball misses low and away. And the count's now even 2-2. Alvarez at first. 2-2. Strike three called on the outer half of the plate. Ewing does not like the call. He does not challenge. He just gives a look of disgust to the home plate umpire, and that will retire the side. We go to the bottom of the second. No score. McLean back out to the mound. All right. McLean back out to the mound. He'll face the 4, 5, and 6 hitters. First pitch is a high end fastball fouled off by Nathaniel Lowe. Lowe played yesterday, was pinch hit 4, having himself a really good season. 834 OPS, 9 homers, 25 runs batted in. That cutter just misses at the top of the zone for ball 1. Not seeing many sinkers from Nolan McLean here. The 1-1. Cutter up and in, fouled off. I don't think he's thrown a single sinker yet, guys. Interesting. We have a difference in sequence here. I kind of like it. He's attacking him. One, 2 to Lowe. There's the sinker, and it's in there for called strike 3. McLean's second strikeout of the day, 1 out. So I called for 1, and he did it. Looks like we're prioritizing the fastball, though, so not bad. A lot of crickets out there. What's going on, Mr. G? Here's Suarez. First pitch fastball up and in for ball 1. Suarez had himself a fantastic series opener, and he struck out 3 times last night. It's pretty much what you get from Suarez these days. Second pitch is popped up in foul territory. This will likely stay in for Vientos. He's under it, backpedals a little bit, makes the catch, 2 out. How to bring up Spencer Steer. Steer also homered yesterday off of Senga in the first inning. This is 11th of the year, sitting at a 770 OPS. That first pitch Fastball is in there for a called strike 0-1. McLean working quick here, prioritizing the fastball. It's been a lot different here so far. See where it takes us. But definitely been a lot more efficient. Swing and a miss at an up and in fastball, and it's quickly 0-2. There's Spencer Steer. I keep confusing the S's, but there you go. There's his solo shot to make it 4-0 Cincinnati. The 0-2 to Steer. Sinker is called too high. No challenge there from Torrens behind the plate. So the count's now 1-2. The 1-2 hit on the ground to third. Bichette up with it. Couple of steps to his left. Throws to first in time. 6 up, 6 down for Nolan McLean. We go to the third. No score. Is it me, or does Nolan McLean just do better without run support? It's so weird. Such an odd feller. There will be Torrens, Short, and Benj for the Mets in the road third. Okay. They really have to put like some kind of cap on like challenges here with these guys. Like this is getting ridiculous. Like they're obviously just not, their judgment is not good enough. 23 pitches for McLean, solid start, definitely. Definitely seeing some changes here. A lot more fastball. He's thrown like 4 sinkers. So I guess that's what the plan we're going with now. Which is, to be honest, I like it. I do like it. And with throwing more fastballs, he's actually up in velocity this year in comparison to what he's been doing this year. Luis Torrens will lead off for the Mets here in the road third against Nick Lodolo, who's allowed 2 hits so far. First pitch, sinker misses outside for ball 1. Torrens, OPS under 600 this year. He's here for his defense, as we all know. Hitting .218 on the year. That middle sinker is fouled away for strike 1, and the count's now 1-1. Torrens, one of the best defensive catchers in all of baseball. Just love throwing to him. The 1-1. Sinker, top part of the plate, and it's in there for a strike, and it's 1-2. The 1-2, bounce slowly to third base, and Suarez has no play there at first, even though he threw it over there. It's an infield hit to lead off this inning for Luis Torrens. The Mets have their 3rd hit of the day. That'll bring up Zach Short. So, bare hand try, and no, that was not Suarez at third base. That was Stewart. You got Suarez, Stewart, Steer. Like, dude, you're killing me here. Really killing me here. Either way, here's Zach Short. First pitch, sinker misses outside for ball 1. Short, like we said, was on the 2024 team. He made the opening day roster. and did not go well. He was DFA'd. Now he's back. Bluffs a bunt, pulls it back as that curveball is outside for ball 2. Grew up in Kingston, New York, like I said, less than an hour away from where I was born. Local kid. And he does square to bunt, and he gets the bunt down. Good bunt. Back to Lodolo. Lodolo throws to first. In time, 1 out, as Luis Torrens moves up to second. So, well done there. I'll bring up Carson Bench with a runner at scoring position. Here's hoping they can do something with it. Let's see. Benj looking for his first hit in this series. First pitch. Lays off the, I think that was a changeup. Outside for ball 1. Benj is 0 for 1 so far. Grounded out to second. His first time up to lead off the game. The 1-0. That fastball is chopped foul down the first base line. One sinker in there at the knees for strike 2. One, 2. Curveball is fouled down the first base line. We'll do it again. Lodolo about to throw his 40th pitch of the day. That one is grounded towards the middle of the diamond. Shortstop McLean gets the out at first, and Torrens, who got a late start going to third, gets there safely. Let's hope he's okay there. He looks like he's limping a little bit. Nope, he's all right. Okay. A runner at third, 2 out. That'll bring up Bo Bichette. That was very odd right there. Torrens went halfway there and then got a late start to third base. The throw was dropped by the third baseman there. Very interesting. Odd. Very odd. Here's Bo Bichette. First pitch, changeup misses low and away. He lays off of it. The first base umpire says he didn't go. 1-0. Bichette, 1 for 1 today. He just keeps on hitting. Been one of the most potent bats in this Mets lineup in June. 1-0 from Lodolo. Sinker misses up and away for ball 2. Pitching around Bichette here with first base open. The 2-0. Changeup misses low for ball 3. Trio from Lodolo to Bichette. And ball 4 misses outside. And we've got runners at the corners here with 2 out. That'll bring up Soto. 4-pitch walk to Bichette. Soto grounded into a double play his first time up in the first inning. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, sinker fouled off into the left field seats. It's 0-1. Soto chatting with his former teammate, Jose Trevino. The 0-1. That sinker is fouled off, and it's quickly 0-2 to Soto.
Come on, Juan.
Deliver. The 0-2. Blooped into center field. That might fall in front of Marte, and it does. Luis Torrens is in to score. Bo Bichette goes to second. It's a bloop RBI single for Juan Soto, and the Mets have the lead here in the third. That's fourth hit of the day. He just flicked his bat on it. I don't even think he really meant to really swing on it, but whatever. Cricket-style swing. Blooper into center field. Mets have the lead. That'll bring up Semien. First pitch, swings and misses at that sinker. Semien walked his last time up. There was a chance here with runners in scoring position. The 0-1, that sinker misses outside. There's just Soto putting bat to ball there. Not the prettiest, but it got the job done. 1-1. Curveball misses just inside. That may have been a strike, but no challenge from the Reds. That curveball just pretty much in the same spot, and it's called a strike. For strike two, Vientos on deck. Two, sinker misses way inside as Semien had to skip back on that. That rinds the count full. Run home already here in the third. Two on, two out. Step off. Three-two to Semien. Lined, base hit over the head of Stewart and into left field. Bo Bichette will score. Juan Soto will go first to third. It's an RBI single for Marcus Semien, and the Mets lead 2-0 here in the third. Semien continues to be cash with runners in scoring position this season. As the Mets getting the hits that they have lacked for the first two games of this series. That'll bring up Vientos. Vientos grounded into a double play his last time up. See if he can keep the line moving. Visit from coaching here for Lodolo as he's set to face Vientos. About to throw his 54th pitch of the day. First pitch sinker misses outside for ball one. Lodolo definitely having some trouble finding the zone here. One-zero on the way. Sinker misses once again, nearly the same spot. 2-0. The 2-0 called strike at the knees, change up. Two 2-1 to Mark. Bounce to the right side, past the diving McLean and into left field. Soto will trot in to score. Marcus Semien will go to second. It's an RBI single for Mark Vientos, and the Mets lead 3-0 here in the third. Nicely done. That'll bring up Alvarez as time is called. Mets lead 3-0 here in the third as they give Noel McLean some run support. First pitch, sinker misses, up and away. Alvarez singled his last time up. That sinker is fouled off. Alvarez DHing today with Terens behind the plate, which I am very happy to hear. 1-1. Changeup misses low and in. The 2-1 grounded sharply. Nice diving play by McLean. He's up with it, throws to first in plenty of time to finish the inning, but not before. The Mets get 3 straight RBI singles from Soto, Semien, and Vientos. They lead 3-0 going to the bottom of the third. Nolan McLean will come back out to the mound with run support. Yeah. He'll face Marte, Trevino, and McLean. So some extra rest there for McLean in between innings. Then he gets run support. Let's hope that he doesn't give it back this time. That would be great. Nice shutdown inning. How about that? Always seems like McLean just does worse with run support. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. Maybe he just relaxes too much. Make sure to hit the like button if you guys haven't already. It really helps out the stream. There's a disparity of Nolan McLean's fastball usage. Definitely up today. Interesting. Here is Noelvi Marte, and he takes a fastball up and in, but it clips the zone for strike one. McLean working quick today. On a lot more fastballs, as that fastball's in there for a called strike, and it's 0-2. Now listen, it's a little different here. I like it, though. The 0-2 to Marte is lifted in the air to left field. Soto has plenty of room. Strides back, makes the catch. 1 out. That'll bring up Jose Trevino, Reds' backup catcher, former Yankee. First pitch fastball misses up for ball one. That fastball's in for a called strike for strike one. Lots of fastballs, folks. A little different. 1-1 to Trevino. Cutter misses just outside, just missed that outer part of the court, outer part of the zone. The 2-1 swung on a miss at that high cutter. And the count is 2-2. 2-2. Bounced sharply to shortstop. Short on his backhand. Throws to first. And it's under the glove of Mark Vientos. It goes to the backstop. They're going to rule that one a single. I don't know if that is one. But it is going to be, for now, a 1-out single for Jose Trevino. All right, so who's at fault there? Short. Throws to Vientos. That was on short. Okay. Bad throw by short. Glad he's back. You had plenty of time to get the catcher, but okay. That's the first hit of the day for the Reds, and it comes in infield funky fashion. Here's Matt McLain. Takes a first pitch sinker in there for a called strike, and it's 0-1. That cutter misses outside for ball one, and it's 1-1. Fucking Zach Short, man. What is bro doing here? 1-1. Sweeper misses outside. Long past the glove of Soto. It gets behind him. Trevino, not a fast runner, will go to third, and he'll hold up there. Scoring is going to be pending here. I'm going to guess this is a single plus an error. So it's second and third here with 1 out, and McLain has to work out around a jam thanks to his defense really fucking him here. Not sure what they're going to score that. Okay, so they're going to score to double. So back-to-back hits there. Given up by McLain to no fault of his own. Here's Arroyo. He takes that cutter outside. So defense failing McLain here. And that'll load the bases. So that one on McLain. that loads the bases. Looks like we'll get a mound visit here from Justin Willard. I don't think that was intentional at all. It was a sweeper. Just kind of got away from him. That'll bring up J.J. Bleday. First, a mound visit from Justin Willard, the Mets pitching coach. McLain will look to get out of this jam here. Hoping not to lose command of the zone. Bleday flew out to left field his last time up. He's 0 for 1. Definitely not the guy you want up here right now. Arguably the best hitter in this Reds lineup this year. And that first pitch cutter misses low and inside for ball 1. The 1-0. Cutter misses for ball 2. That 2-0 is lined into center field. Ewing makes a fantastic catch to his left. Trevino will trot in to score. It's a sacrifice fly for J.J. Bleday. They'll appeal at third, but he is safe. He did not leave early. And the Reds are on the board here. Fantastic play there by A.J. Ewing in center field. It's a 2-run game. So after the defense fails McLain on the first 2 batters, A.J. Ewing comes up big. Here's Sal Stewart. Takes a first pitch sweeper up and away for ball 1. Stewart struck out his last time up. 2 on, 2 out. That sweeper misses outside as well for ball 2. So McLain's starting to use a little bit more of his breaking stuff, starting to lose the zone a little bit. Defense has not done him much favors. And it looks like we've got a delay here. Not sure what happened. Got an injury delay here. Something with Sal Stewart. Okay. The 2-0 to Stewart. Sinker bounced to third. Bichette's got it. Steps on third for the forced out, and that'll retire the side. But not before the Reds get on the board on a sacrifice fly by J.J. Bleday, harbored by some shoddy defense by the Mets. 3-1, New York. We go to the 4th. Yeah, I don't think Zach Short is going to be here that long. He's probably just holding down Lindor's spot right now. That was tough on McLain. Yeah, well, defense hasn't been great behind him this year. He's also struggled. Not a good combination. But hey, what are you going to do? Fuck. Okay. There we go. It'll be the top of the order due up for the Mets here in the road 4th against Nick Lodolo. Those of you in here, make sure to hit the like button if you hadn't already. Ewing will lead off for the Mets here in the road fourth. As that sinker misses outside for ball one. Ewing struck out his last time up. He's 0 for 1. That sinker just hits the outside corner for strike one. That curveball completely misses. 2 balls and a strike. Two 1 to Ewing. Bounce towards the middle of the diamond. Right there is McLean. He's up with it, throws to first, gets Ewing by a little bit of a stride. 1 out. That'll bring up Luis Torrens. Torrens had an infield single his last time up, scored a run. First pitch from Lodolo, lifted high in the air to right field. Back goes Steer on the edge of the warning track. Makes the catch, 2 out. 2 quick outs here for Lodolo. That'll bring up Zach Short. Short is 0 for 1 today. Sacrifice bunt in the third. First pitch. Sinker just clips the outside corner for strike one. The 0-1, swing and a miss at that high sinker, and it's quickly 0-2 to Short. Short wearing number 40. Last worn, I believe, by Luis Garcia this year. That sinker misses inside for ball one. I don't remember what number he wore the last time he was here. May have been 40. Who knows? Such a short time. Get it, Short. 1-2. Swing and a miss at a high fastball. That'll retire the side. We go to the bottom of the fourth. 3-1 New York. It will be Lowe, Suarez, and Steer for the Reds in the home fourth. Phillies down 5-2 against Miami right now in the top of the second. Andrew Painter having a rough time today. Kansas City beating the Nationals right now 2-0 in the second inning. And it's time for the Let's Be Frank by Steve Gelbs.
Steve Gelbs putting sausages down his throat. Fuck you.
First pitch from Nolan McLean is fouled off the bat of Nathaniel Lowe. Looks like they're going with the Skyline chili here. I don't know. Whatever. I don't even give a shit. Really don't care. The 0-1 curveball bounced to the right side into Mark Vientos' glove. He steps on first, 1 out. Got to bring up Suarez. And that sweeper misses up and in for ball 1. The 1-0. That sweeper is in there for a called strike. The 1-1. Change up. Fouled into the third base corner. 1-2. Suarez is 0 for 1 today. That fastball misses up and away for ball 2. McLean about to throw his 50th pitch of the day. There in the 4th inning. A lot more efficient than he was last time. Swing and a miss at that curveball. Got him. 2 out. McLean's 3rd strikeout of the day. Can someone get Stuart those tweezers to pluck that monobrow? Is it really that bad? I haven't been paying attention. How to bring up Spencer Steer. First pitch, sinker jammed him. And he fouls that off into the left field seats for strike 1. Just rate the damn thing, Steve. Jesus Christ. He's giving it a 1.4. Okay, great. Can we move on now? He's calling it ass. All right, great. The 0-1. Fastball misses up and away. 98 miles an hour there from McLean. 1-1. That fastball misses up and in for ball 2. Lots of fastballs today, which is good. I like it. Steer is 0 for 1. He grounded out his last time up. And he jammed him there on that up and in fastball. That one's fouled away. Back to the screen. 2-2. To Steer. Strike 3 called. Got him with the sinker on the outer part of the plate. It's a 1-2-3 inning for McLean with 2 strikeouts. Pair of strikeouts to end it. We go to the 5th. 3-1, New York Mets. Nicely done. It will be Benj, Bichette, and Soto. Yeah. Definitely like, oh, okay. We got some news here. I guess I'll save that for the podcast. Let me just write that down. That is some fun news. I mean, for people who follow minor league baseball. Oh, okay. Yeah, he definitely seems a lot more locked in. I think he's got to prioritize the fastball now. He's been struggling to get a lot of chases this year to expand the zone, so I think that the fastball is probably helping him a little bit, especially with the curveball. He's expanding the zone a little bit better. When you have that type of spin, you gotta harvest it better. Can't just be nibbling around the strike zone. Here's Benj. Benj is 0 for 2 so far, still hitless in this series. And first pitch curveball misses low and outside. Rounded out both times. 1-0. Bounce to shortstop. Another ground out here. As McLean makes the play over to first, 1 out. So, interesting scheduling for the rest of the week. There's an off day on Friday in the middle of the Phillies series. Not sure what that is about, but I guess we'll know eventually. 3 separate networks as well. Here's Bo Bichette. 1 for 2. Singled his first time up. Walked his next and scored a run. The 0-1, swing and a miss at that in fastball. Bichette loses his helmet. And it's quickly 0-2. Bo starting to get into a groove here. He's got his OPS up to 671. It was in the low 500s for quite a while, so improvement, right? That up and in sinker is fouled away into the right field stands. Still 0-2. Lodolo up to 75 pitches on the day here in the 5th inning. We'll see how long he goes. The 0-2 changeup misses outside for ball 1. Bo's starting to get his groove back. He gets into his 2-strike stance. The 1-2 is fouled off of his inner foot, I think. That's where that went. And a little bit of a stinger for Bo Bichette as he tries to walk that one off. See if he's okay. I think he's fine as he gets back out to the batter's box. The 1-2. That curveball misses way low. It bounced about 2 feet in front of the plate. 2-2. The 2-2. Changeup lined into right field, and that'll be down for a base hit. Bo Bichette just keeps on hitting. It's the Mets' 7th hit of the day. Bichette's got 2 of them. It's a 1-out single for Bo Bichette, and you just cannot get this man out right now. He is on a mission. Got to bring up Soto. Wow. He is red hot. First pitch curveball misses way outside for ball 1. Soto opened the scoring his last time up with an RBI single. He also scored a run in that 3-run inning in the 3rd. 1-0 to Soto. Line the other way. Base hit into left field. Bo Bichette will pull in at second. And it's back-to-back hits for Bichette and Soto. 8th hit of the day for the Mets. That'll bring up Marcus Semien. Inside out there, breaking ball. Scene taken to the opposite field. Good piece of hitting there by Soto. That brings up Semien. Semien had an RBI single his last time up. First pitch, and he lines one into left field. That is going to fall for a base hit. Bichette is going to jog his way to third. I don't know if that foul ball is still hurting off of him. But now we've got the bases loaded here with 1 out for Mark Vientos. 9th hit of the day for the Mets. So Semien is 2 for 2 on the day. And then middle of the order getting the job done today. Vientos drove in the 3rd run of the 3rd inning, his last time up. See what he can do here. First pitch is hit in the air to right field. This should be deep enough to get the run in. Steer makes the catch. Bo is going to tag. The throw home is offline, and the Mets lead 4-1. It's a sacrifice fly for Mark Vientos. Soto did not advance to third there. Probably should have. 2 out here in the inning. Mets add another run to the ledger. Well done. See, Mark, isn't that better than hitting into a double play? I'd say it's better. Here's Alvarez. Alvarez is 1 for 2 on the day. He singled his first time up. That's touching up Lodolo here. First pitch sinker is fouled away into the right field seats as Chris Paddock getting warmed up in the pen for the Reds. Recent journeyman. And that one is shot through the left field hole. That's going to be a base hit. Juan Soto trying to score the throw home. He gets under it, and the ball gets away from Trevino. Marcus Semien goes to second. It's an RBI single for Francisco Alvarez, and the Mets lead 5-1. 10th hit of the day for the Mets. Not the best throw, but maybe Soto knocked the ball out of his glove. I don't know. No, Trevino just fucked up. Okay. Looked like some more impact there, but here's Ewing. First pitch curveball misses outside for ball 1. It's already have 10 hits here in the 5th inning. Touching up Lodolo. The 1-0. Sinker hits the top part of the zone for strike 1. Ewing's 0 for 2 today. Struck out and grounded out. The 1-1. Curveball misses low and outside for ball 2. Lodolo about to throw his 89th pitch of the day. This will likely be his last inning. Instructing runs. Imagine if we could do that consistently. That would be dandy, wouldn't it? Two 2-1. Curveball misses once again for ball 3. Luis Torrens on deck. Mets have 2 runs home in the inning. They leave 5-1 here in the 5th. The 3-1. driven high out to the opposite field towards the left center field gap. That is going to split the outfielders and go to the wall. 2 runs are in to score as Alvarez does a very awkward face-first dive. It's a 2-run double for A.J. Ewing, and it's 7-1 New York. I swear, if what I think just happened, I'm going to lose it. As that'll be the day for Lodolo. Alvarez, I swear. You're on my last nerve here. Either way, 7-1 New York. Get an oxygen tank for Alfie. Oh, he's a walking injury. Yeah, I swear, dude. I'm gonna lose it. Mets are 6 for 8 with runners in scoring position in this game. That's good, right? Better than what we've seen the last 2 games. Chris Paddack will come into pitch for Lodolo, whose day is done after 4 2/3 innings pitched. He gave up 11 hits, 7 earned runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. He's responsible for the runner at second. Could be potentially 8th. But nicely done by the Mets today. A.J. Ewing just actually got the first extra base hit of the day for the Mets, as their first 10 hits were all singles. As we are back here, Chris Paddack. We know this guy very well. Had that little one-sided beef with Alonso in 2019. He's been a journeyman since, and that one is lined into the glove of Edwin Arroyo on the first pitch. That'll retire this side. We're halfway through. The Mets add 4 more here in the 5th. We go to the bottom of the 5th. 7-1 New York. Whew. So Mets 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. The Reds 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. Alvy got injured again. It looked like he hurt his hand or something on that slide. So hopefully I'm wrong, but I mean, what else is new, right? His thumb has been a problem for him. I mean, he's injured his fingers like 4 times already. First pitch fastball from McLean into Marte is called strike, and it's 0-1. Marte, last time he was up, flew out. That cutter misses down and away. McLean pitching with a lot more conviction today, a lot more fastballs, getting ahead in the count a lot better. That cutter misses outside for ball 2. 58 pitches here in the 5th, a lot more efficient as well. See how long he can go. 2-1, sinker bounce to third base. Bo Bichette bounces the throw on his way to first, 1 out. Good pick there by Vientos. No sweep. Yeah. Crap, should I get a broom away because the Mets? Yeah, I guess not. Be honest, the biggest thing that I'm taking away from it is what we're getting from McLean here. So happy what I'm seeing. First pitch sinker in there for a called strike at the top of the strike zone. 0-1. Trevino got the only hit for the Reds, as it looks like they changed the scoring on that Soto misplay in the 3rd inning. I'll update that as Trevino grounds out. So it's going to be an error on Soto. McLean has only allowed 1 hit today. Interesting. That brings up Matt McLean. First pitch, cutter, right at the top of the zone for a strike. Switching that over. Fastball misses outside for ball 1. McLean said he had a double, but that's going to be changed. That cutter hits the zone for strike 2. It's 1-2. McLean doing a much better job getting ahead in the count. The 1-2. Emergency hack at that breaking ball as it's fouled off. I did just get a message from Matt, guys, so he will be back towards the end of the game. He should be, at least, at the rate it's going. Swing and a miss. Got him. That'll retire the side. 5th strikeout of the day for McLean. He is through 5. The Mets are up 7-1. We go to the 6th. So I believe that with that error, it will not be an earned run charged to McLean. It's an extra 2 bases. As his earned run average now goes down to 3.78 after that 5th inning. Striving for a little bit more. We go to the 6th. I'm sure Chris Paddock will probably take over in bulk with this being a 6-run game. Reds score 7 in the 9th. That would be a typical Mets heartbreaker for you. Encouraging day for McLean so far. It'll be Short, Benj, and Bichette. So far, it's an all-around team performance. They've all done well. Zach Short will lead off. First pitch is pop foul into the seats. Excuse me, that's the second pitch. It's 1-1. Zach Short, he's 0 for 1 today. Struck out his last time up. Moved over a runner with a sacrifice bunt in the third, as that one is grounded to third base. Sal Stewart throws him out for the first out. Here's Benj. Zach Short sucks. You don't have to tell me twice. Benj still looking for his first hit of the series. And first pitch, he grounds to shortstop off the glove of McLean, and it pops to his right. And Benj will reach here with a 1-out infield, probably going to be a fielding error. So that does not count as a hit for Benj. However, he gets on base here for the scorching hot, and I mean scorching hot Bo Bichette, the man who cannot get out at all. First pitch, line to right field. Steer is under it. He makes the catch, so I guess he can get out. Okay. 2 out here in the inning. Mets and Reds both with a pair of errors today. Here's Soto. Soto drove in a run. His second time up. And then singled. He's 2 for 3 today. First pitch. Cutter in there at the knees for strike 1. Both times that Soto got his hits, he scored a run. The 0-1 from Paddock. Fastball misses up for ball 1. One. Cutter fouled off into the left field seats. DFA Bichette, how dare he get out? I was thinking the exact same thing when that happened. Damn right. One, 2 to Soto. Bounce to first. Right to Nathaniel Lau. He steps on first. That's right next to him. And that'll retire the side. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Mets up 7-1 here in Cincinnati. And Nolan McLean will likely be out there, as he's only thrown 66 pitches going into the 6th. We'll see where that goes from here.
Okay.
It'll be the top of the order for Cincinnati. Arroyo, Blade, and Sal Stewart in the 6th. Nationals down now 4-0 in the 4th inning to Kansas City at home. Miami up 6-4 in Philadelphia. That's in the 3rd inning. Braves down 3-2 as that game just resumed at 2 o'clock. Just underway. And then we also have the Braves also have themselves, the Braves also have a doubleheader, which will start at 7:15 tonight. Okay. That national game has me worried. Oh, you mean for McLean? McLean back out to the mound here for the 6th inning. First pitch sinker in there for a called strike 0-1. Arroyo was hit by the pitches last time up to load the bases. As that up and away fastball is fouled off, and it's quickly 0-2. See where he starts to go here. Is been very fastball heavy today. Do like it though. The 0-2, swing and a miss and a sweeper. Buckled him there. That's the 6th strikeout for McLean. 1 out. Well done. Oof, beautiful. I think he's harvesting the spin a little bit better, prioritizing that fastball. Here's Blade. He fouls off that first pitch sinker. Blade is driven in the only run for Cincinnati. Oh, cutter completely misses up and in for ball 1. Lost the handle on that one. Ewing made a fantastic grab on that sacrifice fly. Running the only run for Cincinnati today. That 1-1 sinker sits high for ball 2. And that sweeper misses high and away as well for ball 3. Sal Stewart on deck. 7-1 ball game. The 3-1. That sinker misses outside for ball 4. That is McLean's first walk of the day. 1 out here. That'll bring up Sal Stewart. Stewart's 0 for 2. Reached on a fielder's choice his last time up. First pitch is tapped to Vientos. He throws to first, and it is bobbled by Semien on the transfer, so they'll only get 1 out at second as Sal Stewart reaches first. I don't know if they were going to get him because it didn't look like anybody was covering first. Oh, good play and then bad play by Semien. So the inning continues. It'll bring up Nathaniel Lau. McLean now at 75 pitches on the day. Lau is 0 for 2 today. That first pitch fastball nicks the inside corner for strike 1. The 0-1 changeup in the dirt for ball one. Do you think McLean can go 8? We'll see. We'll see. Depends on how long they want to go because, again, it is a 6-run game. But I guess it all depends. 1-1. Fouls off that changeup. The 1-2. Sweeper is fouled into the first base corner. Do it again. Ball boy picks it up. McLean about to throw his 80th pitch of the day here in the 6th. On 2. Curveball tapped foul. He's now fouled away the changeup, sweeper, and the curveball. McLean trying to finish him off here. 1-2 to Lau. That one is pulled into the right field corner. That's going to roll all the way to the wall. Sal Stewart is going to go to third. And in with a double here is Nathaniel Lau. It's Cincinnati's second hit of the day. And the Mets not turning that double play. Might come back to bite him here. As we've got runners at second and third with 2 out. That'll bring up Eugenio Suarez. First pitch to Suarez is a sinker that misses low for ball one. Thoughts on the Nationals making a comeback? They could. They do have a really good offense. You never know. The 1-0 is popped up to right field. Benj eases in, makes the catch. That'll retire the side. So a pair of base runners reach against McLean. However, he gets through it. We go to the 7th. 7-1, New York Mets. Those of you in here, make sure to leave the like button if you have not already. That'd be greatly appreciated. Plenty of you in here who have not. It'll be Simeon, Vientos, and Alvarez for the Mets in the road 7th, trying to avoid the sweep, up 7-1. I think McLean is done for the day after 82 pitches. We'll see what they do here. I mean, if the Mets score a few more runs here, they might as well just take him out and then have somebody finish it in long relief. But we'll see. Chris Paddock will stay out there. Simeon will lead off for the Mets here in the road 7th. First pitch fastball misses outside for ball 1. Simeon's 2 for 2 today. Walked his first time up. Drove in a run in the 3rd inning. Cutter just hits the outside corner for a strike. One one. Changeup misses low for ball 2. The 2-1 grounded to shortstop on a 2-hop to McLean. He throws it to first in time, 1 out. That'll bring up Vientos. Vientos has 2 RBIs on the day. One an RBI single. The other a sac fly. He's 1 for 2. First pitch, called strike, curveball at the knees. Vientos hitting well in this series. It's all really about the consistency, and we really just have not seen it. The 0-2 curveball fouled off behind him, and it's quickly 0-2. To Vientos, got him with the curveball in the dirt. Blocked by Trevino. Doesn't have to slap the tag because why would Mark Vientos run? 2 out. That'll bring up Alvarez. Alvarez is 2 for 3 today. Drove in a run in the 5th. Singled in the 2nd. First pitch fastball misses away for ball 1. The 1-0 lined over the head of McLean and into left field for a base hit. The Mets' 12th hit of the day. Alvarez's 3rd hit of the day. And he's got himself a 2-out base. The Mets have themselves a 2-out base runner here in the 7th. That'll bring up A.J. Ewing. Ewing doubled in 2 runs last time up, a 2-run double to the left center field gap. First pitch changeup just misses outside. Could have been called a strike. Not challenged at all by the Reds. 2-run double his last time up, like I said. The 1-0 swings and misses at that changeup. The 1-1 fastball misses up and away for ball 2. Two one. In for a called strike. That changeup apparently just got the bottom part of the zone, which it didn't. No challenge from Ewing. 2-2. Fastball misses outside. That runs the count full. Terenz on deck. Paddock got a long hold here. Now he's set. The 3-2. Fastball misses low for ball 4 to Ewing. And the Mets will get a runner into scoring position for Luis Torrens. 7-1 runs, what the fuck? Yep. Torrens had an infield single, scored a run back in the third. First pitch is a curveball fouled back for strike 1. The 0-1 to Torrens is lined on a flare, caught by Aurora. That will retire the side. That'll strand 2. Stretch time here in Cincinnati. We go to the bottom of the 7th. 7-1 New York Mets. All right. It'll be Steer, Marte, and Trevino. Likely we'll see Will McLean here for the 7th inning, unless they make a change. Six, 7, and 8 hitters due up. McLean will be back out there to the mound for the 7th. He's had himself a fantastic day. Allowed 1 run that was unearned. 6 strikeouts. Very different setup here for McLean today. And it's been encouraging. Spencer Steer will lead off, and he takes a first pitch sweeper outside for ball 1. Just 2 hits today. That's it. 1-0, swing and a miss at a high fastball. Steer is 0 for 2 today. Takes a sweeper in there for strike 2. One, 2, curveball, misses way in front of the plate. Kind of spurns Torrens there a little bit. But he's okay. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2, swing and a miss. Looks like he foul tipped it, says the home plate umpire. 7th strikeout of the day for McLean, 1 out. Here's Novelli Marte. Marte's 0 for 2 today. First pitch cutter up and in for ball 1. Blew out and grounded out in the 3rd and 5th. Takes a sinker inside. Ball 2. McLean about to throw his 91st pitch of the day. This will likely be his last inning. 2-0. Sinker bounced foul. It bounced once time in fair territory, then spun out of there. Bo Bichette picks it up, gives it away for a souvenir. Six for 10 with wrists, much better. Yep. Two one from McLean. That fastball catches the outside corner. 2-2. Marte calls time. Two curveball. Completely misses the glove outside, and the count runs full. Trevino on deck. McLean about to throw his 94th pitch. 3-2. In there for a called strike 3. Sweeper on the outside part of the plate. Sinker, excuse me. 8th strikeout of the day for Nolan McLean. That'll bring up Trevino. Much better outing. Much better. Trevino has one of the only 2 hits for the Reds today. Brooks Raley getting warmed up. Our left-handed Patriot likely will pitch the 8th. The 1-0 lined, base hit into left field, and that likely will be done for McLean. That likely will be it. Even though I'd give him another batter. But so Trevino been on base twice today against McLean. We've got a mound visit from Justin Willard, so it looks like they're going to stick to him. We're going to have one more batter as the 9-hole hitter McLean, who does have a hit against him today. 3rd hit of this game against McLean by Cincinnati. And it looks like they're going to let him finish this game. This inning, excuse me. McLean doubled in the 3rd inning. First pitch sinker rests at the top of the zone for a strike. And it's 0-1. The 0-1, that sinker is pretty much in the exact same spot as the first pitch. Starts off 0-2. McLean about to throw his 99th pitch of the day. Oh, 2 to McLean. Cutter fouled off, and there will be on 100th. The 0-2. Cutter misses completely for ball one. You'd have to suspect McLean will empty the tank here. As it's 1-2 here. He's about to throw his 101st pitch of the day. The 1-2. Got him looking at a fastball on the outside part of the corner. He strikes out the side to end his day. 6 amazing innings from Nolan McLean today. 9 strikeouts. Mets lead 7-1. We go to the 8th. Well done. All right. So, final line for McLean today. 7 innings pitched. 3 hits, a run that was unearned. 1 walk, 9 strikeouts on 101 pitches. Okay. Those of you in here, make sure you hit the like button if you have not already. Zach Short will lead off for the Mets in the road 8th. Chris Paddock back out to the mound. He falls behind 2-0 to Zach Short. Great day for the youngster. Unfortunately, we already declared him a bust, and his career is completely over. Called strike on a cutter there on the outside part of the plate. Two one fastball in there for a called strike. 2-2. Zach Short, his first time up, sacrificed someone over to second. Other than that, he's 0 for 2. That fastball up and away. It runs the count full. Benj on deck to flip over the order. In there for a called strike 3. And Short is 0 for 3 today. His second time being struck out today. That'll bring up Benj. Still hitless in this series. Reached on an error his last time up. First pitch. Cutter bounced foul. And that 0-2, that 0-1 is popped foul into the right field seats. 0-2. 0-2. Flied high into center field. Back goes Bleday onto the track. He misses. Misses it a little bit. Excuse me, that's not him in center field. Benj will get into third with a triple here with one out in the inning. That was not him. Noelvi Marte is in center field. Bleday picked it up. That'll bring up Bo Bichette. Benj got a hold of that one. So there's his first hit of this series. Here's Bichette. First pitch, line the other way. Base hit past Lau and into right field. Benj will come in, and in with an RBI single is Bo Bichette. He just keeps on hitting. His third hit of the day. It is 8-1 New York. 14th hit of the day for the New York Mets. Why don't you like the Yankees? Well, my entire family doesn't like the Yankees, but I don't really have as much hatred for the Yankees as I do for the Braves. 8-1 New York. That'll bring up Soto. No one sits high, fastball away. That cutter misses in. Two one, driven towards the gap in right center field. That's going to go all the way to the wall. Bo Bichette rounding third. He's going to come in to score. Juan Soto in with a stand-up RBI double, and it's 9-1 New York. Mets piling it on here in the eighth. Mets are now 7-for-11 with runners in scoring position today. Much better. Here's Semien, who's also had himself a good day. He's 2 for 3. The 1-0 fastball fouled away. Mets 9 runs on 15 hits today. 1-1 fastball fouled away from Semien, and it's 1-2. I'm the only one who would find Soto if he gets a hit up with 1,000,000 points. I don't know. Semien takes that curveball in the dirt for ball 2. Fouls away that cutter. Stream just continues to be behind for some reason. Two. Fastball misses up and away. drives up a full count. That Vientos on deck. Three, two. Fastball fouled away. We'll do it again. That'll be the 8th pitch to Simeon from Paddock. Three, two on the way. Looks like we got a miscommunication here. Paddock and Trevino will talk it out on the mound. Coincidence that we're blowing someone out without Beatty in the lineup. Beatty sucks. Beatty isn't a good player. That's kind of why. Three and two. Grounded to third. Sal Stewart throws him out. 2 down. First pitch to Vientos is flied out to center field. Marte under it, makes the catch. That'll retire the side, but the Mets add on 2 more. It's 9-1 New York, heading into the bottom of the 8th. And I guess we're going to get Brooks Raley here. And then we'll get Williams for the 9th, maybe. Or somebody else. The mop-up guys. We'll see. Trade Beatty for Spencer Torkelson. I would love to do that. I ain't holding back on that. I don't know if Torque will get moved, but who's trading for Beatty? Someone with a death wish? I don't know. No clue. MLB app says that McLean is still out there. No, it doesn't. Never mind. Okay, here we go. Brooks Raley coming in, the left-handed Patriot. There we go.
Born in San Antonio, under that Texas sky, Uvalde roots run deep, where the strong ones learn to fly. Texas A&M Aggie, and drafted
top of the
by
order.
the Cubs, chase the dream through the bushes.
Against Brooks
Never
Raley.
once gave up. From the mound is firing, left arm slinging heat, slider biting hard, putting batters in defeat. Played in Houston, Tampa, now Queens, in the black and blue, but his heart's forever red, white and true. He's a left-handed patriot, standing tall and proud, American through and through, screaming it loud from the diamond to the flag. He's given all he's got. Brooks Raley, number 25, never backing down, never stopping the fight. Yeah, he's a patriot.
1-1. Grounded to shortstop, and it is bobbled by Zach Short. He throws on to first, gets past Vientos, and he will reach on an error. Second error of the day for the Mets. Leadoff base runner here for Cincinnati. Yeah, Zach Short really making an impression. This dude sucks. Holy shit. Lindor, if you can hear me, please come back. Here's JJ Bleday. Takes a first pitch sinker in there for a called strike. Bleday is 0 for 2 today, and he bounces that one to second base. Brett Baty, just in the game, flips it over to short. Turnover to first is not in time, so it's a force out. Brett Baty comes in as the second baseman, replacing Simeon. No substitution here. It's just a pure defensive substitution. Not really sure why. But hey, let's hope that Simeon's okay. Here's Sal Story. Takes a first pitch sinker right down the middle for a called strike, 0-1. Swartz 0 for 3 today. Grounded into two fielders' choices. Struck out his first time up. Swings and misses at that changeup, and it's quickly 0-2. Changeup misses. One, two, lined down the left field line. That's going to go all the way into the corner. Juan Soto will cut it off. However, Sal Stewart is in with a stand-up double. Excuse me, slid in. What's his name? Just slid into. Bleday went to third. And it's second and third here for Cincinnati with one out. Dane Myers will come in to replace Nathaniel Lowe as a pinch hitter. Gets the lefty. So Raley's got himself a jam to work around. Dane Myers, part-time player for Cincinnati. He's done a really good job. 447 OPS. Swings and misses at a high inning cutter for strike one. And it calls time. The 0-1 popped up mile high in foul territory. Bichette has plenty of room. Makes the catch. 2 out.
American through and through, screaming it loud.
Gonna bring up Eugenio Suarez. Suarez is hitless today with a strikeout. First pitch cutter misses inside for ball one. The 1-0. That one's in for a called strike. The 1-1. Bounce to third. Bichette backs up, throws on to first. In time, that'll retire the side. So Raley works around two base runners to retire the side.
American through and
We go to the 9th. Mets up 9-1 here in Cincinnati. It'll be Alvarez, Ewing, and Torrens. Why do the Mets have an off? I have no idea. I have no idea why they have an off day in between that. Doesn't make any sense to me. I'm trying to think of like any holiday or something. Is it Flag Day? Is that the reason why? Wouldn't know. They're just the same player, except Torkelson can play first. Oh, but is Torkelson? No, Torkelson's way better than Beatty. Torkelson can actually hit. Torque's not what he was expected to be, but he can actually hit. At least give you 20 to 30 home run power. Beatty is just trash. Paddock will stay in the game. Norvelli Marte moves from center field to right field. Spencer Steer goes from right field to first base, and Dane Myers remains in the game as the center fielder, who pinch hit for Nathaniel Lau. And Paddock stays in the game. Looks like he's going to finish it up. Oh, okay, that makes sense. All right, makes sense. First pitch swinging, Alvarez grounds it to shortstop. McLean throws him out. 1 down. That'll bring up A.J. Ewing. A.J. Ewing had a 2-run double earlier today. First pitch curveball, misses high and away for ball 1. Austin Warren getting warm, who pitched yesterday. Looks like he'll likely pitch the 9th in an 8-run game. That fastball's fouled away for strike 1. 1-1 Ewing. Ewing, like I said, 1 for 3 today. Had a 2-run double. Back in the 5th inning. Also walked. So productive day for the youngster. 1-1. Cutter misses inside for ball 2. Would love to sweep Philly. That would be nice. Would be dandy. And was chopped the other way to third base. Ewing running hard to first. However, Sal Stewart throws him out. 2 out. That'll bring up Luis Torrens. First pitch is flied out to right field, and that'll slice foul into the right field seats. Torrens singled his first time up. He scored a run. 1 for 4 today. Changeup misses for ball 1. Those of you in here, make sure to hit the like button. Be greatly appreciated. The 1-1. Changeup misses low. Appeal to the first base umpire. He did not go. 2-1. 2-1. Fastball fouled off into the right field seats. Paddock about to throw his 60th pitch of the day. 2-2 to Torrens. Grounded sharply to shortstop. McLean to his right. Strong throw to first. That'll retire the side. Last licks for Cincinnati as we go to the last of the ninth. Mets up 9-1. 3 outs away from avoiding the sweep here in Cincinnati. Likely will be Austin Warren to finish it off. Michael, thank you for the 5. Really appreciate it. Those of you in here, if you do want to donate, it is not required. However, we do appreciate it here. Shout out Michael for the 5. Those of you in here, make sure to hit the like button if you have not already. Subscribe. We have the next episode of the Mets Weekly Podcast tomorrow. That will be at 4 o'clock. There we go. Austin Warren will come in for Brooks Raley to try and finish it off here in the 9th. It will be Steer, Marte, and Trevino. MJ Melendez comes in to play left field. He's batting third. Juan Soto is out of the game. See if there's anything remotely to Simeon not being in the game anymore. Usually he plays the entirety. Austin Warren. First pitch curveball is in there for a called strike to Spencer Steer. Steer's 0 for 3 today. 0-2 is popped up. Beatty on the infield makes the catch. 1 out.
She wanna go viral.
Noelvi Marte is 0 for 3 today. Struck out his last time up. First pitch sweeper just misses outside for ball 1. 1-0 sweeper in there for a called strike. One. Sinker in there for a called strike, and it's 1-2. Warren has been excellent for the Mets all year. Had a little bit of a bump. Let's just say that. I think he can climb out of it. That fastball misses up for ball 2. 2-2. Slash down the first base line and way past Vientos. That's going to go all the way into the corner. Marte rounding first. He'll head into second standing. It's a 1-out double for Noelvi Marte. That'll bring up Jose Trevino. Trevino been on base twice today. He's 1 for 3. First pitch sinker is in there for a called strike, 0-1. Go to tapped right back to Warren. He checks on second, throws to first in time, 2 out. And the Reds are down to their final out of the afternoon. Final hope for Cincinnati is Matt McLain. First pitch, sweeper misses up and away. Are they challenging that? They shouldn't. Seems stupid to do so, but I guess they are. And it would be wrong. As the Mets continue to struggle with the ABS system. That was 2.3 inches off the plate. Just finish the game here, guys. 1-0 from Warren. That sweeper touches the bottom part of the zone for strike 1. Ball and a strike. The 1-1. Sweeper misses outside. 2 balls and a strike. Noelvi Marte at second. It's leading 9-1. 2-1. Sweeper misses outside for ball 3. The 3-1. Sweeper misses outside for ball 4. So 2 runs are on. First and second. 2 out. That'll hand it to Edwin Arroyo. Arroyo was 0 for 3. Was hit by the pitch in the 3rd inning. First pitch sweeper gets over for strike 1. He's 0 for 3 today. The 0-1 sinker fouled away, and now the Reds are down to their final strike of the day. Oh, 2 to Arroyo. Curveball is grounded to shortstop. Short is up with it. Throws to first. And that'll do it as the New York Mets spoil the sweep here in Cincinnati with a 9-1 victory. They explode with runners in scoring position, 7 for 13. Another fantastic day for Bo Bichette. Juan Soto, a 3-hit game as well. Marcus Semien with a multi-hit game. Francisco Alvarez with a multi-hit game. As the Mets score 9 runs on 15 hits here in Cincinnati. The final line, Mets 9 runs, 15 hits, 2 errors. The Reds 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error, as the Mets now improve to 33-41. Guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in for today's watch-along stream. Make sure to subscribe to the Mets Weekly YouTube channel for the newest episode of the Mets Weekly podcast that will be tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Odd timing, but it's the only way to get in between these two series. For those of you watching on playback, you want to join the conversation in the future, make sure to turn on those post notifications to know when we go live. Make sure to follow Mets Weekly on X and on TikTok. Follow all of us individually. The links are in the description. Let's go Mets. And we will see you guys next time.